Okay, Lowe's 2474, wrap-up video for customer Bob Sellers. We are finished with all the adjustments and changes. A couple things, let me turn these lights down. A couple things to look at with you. First things first, this was the corner that we were having so much trouble with, and all the doors being warped. We found out that the cabinet itself only had one screw in the bottom left-hand corner. The rest of the cabinet had no attachment to the wall, so we went ahead and attached it to two studs at the top, two studs at the bottom. It is properly attached now and shimmed level. If you take a look, no movement. All the doors are right where they need to be. Same thing up here, no movement, no bouncing. Everything lined back up once you get the cabinet shimmed correctly and get it leveled out. A couple things here as well. Had some movement on the doors, nothing. After we did that, when we also had access to the back of that cabinet, so we went ahead and shimmed that cabinet, the 2136 out to make it match. Plus, I think we replaced the door on this one as well. Everything's finished on it. We went ahead and added a scribe here that they did not have in the original cabinets, just makes it look more finished. Did have to pull the countertop, did have to pull the cabinet base and the pantry. Went ahead and put the top back in, sealed it back in. Went ahead and sealed it back to the side of the cabinet and refinished the grout line in the back. So everything is sealed back up the way it should be. Now, if you look at the actual stove, you're not off of the countertop at all. You're flush to the countertop. Come back over here on this side. Same thing, flush to the countertop. We went ahead and put a 4-foot level on top of the stove, and 4-foot level reads exactly level left to right, front to back. Customer was saying he's having trouble with jelly rolls and some other baked goods running to one corner. Shouldn't have any problem with that now. Everything is all leveled out to the countertop as well as to the cabinets. The sticky drawer here and here, we replaced the slides for those. Those are working right now. And also all of the moldings. We went ahead and put our moldings back on, recut and mitered and puttied and finished all the nail holes. All the square edges that were sharp, we rounded over and got rid of all the nail heads that were underneath. No sharp pieces or anything underneath. Same thing here, got rid of all of those, puttied and filled all those. Here on next to the window, we went ahead and redid the moldings. Now the moldings turn the corner and go up against the face, so there's no gaps in the back and no gaps to the side of the cabinets. Looks finished. So then also ran a piece across the back wall, same way, finished. Right here, don't have those spaces anymore. We added some moldings to the front to where it looks continuous, makes it look cleaner, so we don't have all those seams, everything put together. Again, all the doors here, no bouncing. Replace the doors as needed. This one had a cracked tinion, so we replaced that door with a new door. They're a shade lighter, but they'll darken in. It won't take but maybe a month or two with as close to the light as they are. It'll darken in. Replace the left-hand door of the sink base. You can see it's a little lighter, but again, it'll darken up. Just got to give it some time, mellow out in color. Same thing here, all the light rails, finished all those out, finished all of them up with all the nail holes and all of the undercut, the lapping, got rid of all that. All the finished edges here as well. Now over here, we had a drawer that was sticky. We replaced the slide, no more sticky, good shape. Didn't have to do anything to these. We did add a restrictor to this door. And if you look, it does not hit when you just open it. So the restrictor is there, but if you were to bounce it, you can make it hit the wall. So the restrictor's working, but the doorknob itself can hit if you push it back far enough. Added a piece across the top of the fridge to fill in that gap, makes the side gap look equivalent to the top gap, equivalent to the other side, so everything looks nice and built in. That's why they have such a nice refrigerator. The depth is a counter depth, so that makes it look a lot nicer having those built in. The last thing, and I'm not going to move it, but we siliconed the pin nailed the blocking to the side panel and to the back wall, and even that up, plumbed that M panel. So when that's dry, everything will be tight with it. There won't be anything loose on that. Pretty much, all in all, went well. Nothing at all that I see now. I'm going to talk to the customer and see if they have any other concerns they want us to look at. But if you have any other questions for me, you can give me a call at 423-650-1051. Have a good day.